up? Today's Tuesday. You know the deal, Tuesdays are busy, so I don't have that much time. However, today I wanted to talk about art that I like, because, I mean, there's a lot of art that I like. I'm not going to get into all of it right now, clearly. I'm going to talk mostly about paintings and photography, kind of still art more. Probably not sculptures. I'm not going to do sculptures just because I don't really know the names of a lot of sculpture artists. First, we'll talk about like styles of art that I really like. To start off, I'd have to say pop art is probably my favorite style of art, just straight away. I really love it so much. I love the black lines, just like everything's defined and simple. I think aesthetically it's really pleasing. I like it so much. One of my favorite, well, I love Roy Lichtenstein. He's great. I actually saw one of his pieces when we were in London in the one museum. But Greg Gulliman, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. He's French. He does pop art. His is my favorite. It's just the way that he does it, and the colors, they're all bright and like awesome colors. He's like hot pink or like teal. So yeah, he's awesome. I love his stuff a lot. And then I'd have to say that for like painting, that's by far my favorite. And then for photography, I love art that takes normal, like everyday things and makes them like really interesting. So instead of maybe taking a picture of something remarkable, you're taking a picture of something normal, but in a way that forces you to be more artistic. Because basically anyone could take a picture of a sunset or of some like beautiful scenery, and it would still be a good picture because the subject is good. But it's different when the subject is not good. I love it when they have to struggle basically to use their artistic ability to actually take an awesome picture. And it's something that you could pass by on the street and just like totally ignore, but this art, this like style of photography basically forces you to look at the normal things in life, but in a way that makes you think of them as beautiful. Also, my head's a fish. The fish is eating my head. Okay, next. I don't know the name of the artist right now, but I will put it up. But he was at the art museum, or not him, his work was at the art museum here in town. And it was pictures of, well, the gallery was pictures of water, and it wasn't like water from a tap. It was, one of them was rice fields in China, and one of them was like polluted water in India, and like glaciers and stuff like that. It's just so vibrant and cool, and it was detailed, and he'd actually edit the photos to make the water pop, whereas everything else would kind of turn the saturation down on everything else so that it was just kind of dull, so that the water was way more obviously the focus. I like modern art. I'm not really into like the old, like medieval or like, you know, old paintings. I like more recent stuff. It's just kind of the stuff I'm in. Photography is a little bit different because it still looks similar. It's just quality has improved. But I just don't really like the painting style of like older stuff. It's just, I don't know, I'm not really a fan that much. But I like all kinds of stuff. I like what's different and weird, but I also like some of the really simple stuff. I think some abstract art is awesome. I think the art in comic books, which is kind of similar actually to what Greg Gulliman does, is so cool. Sometimes, of course, not always. Rubber hose cartoons, art like that is awesome. That actually also kind of is similar to the pop art vibe or aesthetic, but I just love it. I think it looks so awesome. Like Cuphead was a game that came out last year and it used that aesthetic, and I mean, that's probably the reason why people like it so much, is because of how beautiful the game is. That's really some of my favorite stuff. Anyway, today's a Tuesday. I don't have a lot of time. I gotta go. So, oh, I also like, there's a guy called Beeple. His Instagram is BeepleCrap. He has a website. Just Google Beeple, and he does a thing every day, which is actually part of my inspiration to do one of these every day. And he's been doing it every day for over 10 years, even like the day that his daughter was born. And I just think that's really impressive. And every day they're so detailed, and it actually blows my mind how someone can do something like that in a day. I mean, because there's no way that that's the only thing he does that day. Because he does that, but then he does his larger commissions. So it's insane that he could get that done on top of all these other things. So yeah, I'm really impressed. I think you should like him, see him, follow him, look for him somewhere. All these guys are awesome. I hope this video is alright. I'll see you guys tomorrow.